Tony T with our MLB Pick Show here for Friday's action. We have 16 games for that doubleheader. But before we get to them, just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL. We have college football and more. It's a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers and get signed up. Cappers have been hot like Ramon. We have Nick. Of course, if you take a look at our NFL leaderboards, we've got some really hot cappers right now with Ben, Ramon, Hollywood Sam, Tiffany. Click the link and get signed up to one of our long-term passes. Of course, you can take a look here at our latest premium picks on the center of the page. We do have each capper can designate one of their best bets of the day. And of course, one best bet per sport per day. You can see we've got a couple there from Paul. Nick has put some up there. Hollywood Sam, Morning Steam Crew. Also, we do have our picks up here. Our $15 pick. Each capper can designate one premium pick as a $15 pick to introduce them to your service. And you can see them right here. We got many up there as well, so take a look at it. Our premium picks on the top, drop-down menu with the free picks, and of course our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Reds and Cubs MLB pick here for action on Friday. Graham Ashcraft will be the starter for Cincinnati. Ashcraft in 17 starts produces an ERA of 4.18, whip of 1.36. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 15.5%. Strikeouts, 5.5%. Walks. The ground ball rates 55%, .93 home runs per 9 innings. Adrian Sampson will start for Chicago. Sampson in 19 appearances has an ERA of 3.23 plus whip of 1.25. The right-hander is fanning 16%, 6.2% walks. The ground balls are at 40%, .86 home runs per 9 innings. Reds are swept in a 3-game series at Pittsburgh. They've lost 6 of 7. Cubs sweep the Phillies in a 3-game home series and have won 7 of 8. Team record behind Ashcraft, 6-2 on the road against teams striking out 7 or greater per game this season. The play will be Cincinnati at plus 122. Phillies and Nationals MLB pick here for Friday. Bailey Falter will start for Philadelphia in Game 1. Falter in 18 appearances has an ERA 4.21, whip of 1.23. The left-hander striking out 21%, 4.5% walks. The ground balls are served at 31%, 1.87 home runs per 9 innings. Eric Fedde will be the starter for Washington. Fedde starts in 25 games, ERA 5.34 plus the whip 1.57. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 17%, 10% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 41% with 1.35 home runs per 9 innings. Phillies get swept in the 3-game series at the Cubs with a 2-0 defeat. Phillies have lost 5 straight. Nationals salvaged the finale of their 3-game series at home with Atlanta with a 3-2 win on Wednesday. Phillies 5-12 on the road against bad teams with a .380 win percentage or worse over the past 3 seasons. Nationals bullpen an ERA of 2.04 the past 5 games. To play here will be Washington plus 170 in Game 1. As for Game 2, Noah Syndergaard expected starter in Game 2 for Philadelphia. Syndergaard in 24 appearances, ERA 4.12, the whip 1.28. The right-hander is striking out 17%, 5% walks. The ground ball is 41%, .98 home runs per 9 innings. Anibal Sanchez, the starter for Washington. Sanchez has 13 starts at ERA 4.06, whip of 1.24. The veteran's pitching to contact, 15.5% strikeouts, 11% walks. The ground balls are 38% with 1.82 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 6.02 suggests a rise in ERA with his advanced numbers. The play here will be on Philadelphia on the run line in Game 2, minus 1.5 runs. Red Sox and Blue Jays MLB pick here for action on Friday. Nick Pivetta will start for Boston. Pivetta in 31 starts, an ERA 4.48, whip of 1.36. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 23%, 9% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 39%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. Alek Manoah will start for Toronto. Manoah has 30 starts, ERA 2.31, whip of 1. The right-hander striking out 23%, 6.5% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 37%, .76 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.36 suggests a rise in ERA with this form. Red Sox win 3 of 4 in Baltimore with their 5-3 win on Thursday. Blue Jays dropped 2 of 3 at home to the Yankees. Past 10 games, Boston hitting .286 against right-handers. Both bullpens in poor form in this period with ERAs over 5. Pivetta 16-8 to the over, facing teams hitting .265 or lower on the season. Pivetta 11-3 to the over during the second half of the season. The play here will be Boston and Toronto over 8.5. Orioles and Yankees MLB pick here for action on Friday. Jordan Lyles will start for Baltimore. Lyles in 31 starts, an ERA of 4.55, whip 1.41. The right-hander, the strikeout mark here of 18%, 6.5, about 7% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 40% with 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Domingo Germán will start for the Yankees. Germán appeared in 13 games, ERA 3.30, whip of 1.12. The right-hander fans 18%, 6% walks. The ground balls 38%, 1.29 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.42, an indicator of a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Orioles dropped 3 of 4 at Boston. Yankees win 2 of 3 in Toronto and have won 8 of 9. Past 10 games, Baltimore hitting .294, but a bullpen ERA 6.39. Yankees in this period hitting .272 against righties with a bullpen ERA 4.25. Orioles 11-3 to the over, facing a good team with a 5.40 to 6.20 win percentage the second half of the season. Lyles 14-5 to the over, facing a team outscoring opponents by half a run or greater the past 2 seasons. Germán 9-1 to the over, facing a team hitting .260 or worse the past 2 seasons. The play here will be Baltimore and the Yankees over 8. Royals and Guardians MLB pick here for action on Friday. Brady Singer, the starter for the Royals. Singer in 26 appearances, an ERA 2.99, whip of 1.13. The right-hander is striking out 24%, 5.7% walks. The ground balls are 49%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Aaron Civale, the starter for Cleveland. Civale starts in 18 games, ERA 5.19, whip of 1.25. The right-hander is striking out 23%, 6% walks. The ground balls are about 40%, 1 home run per 9 innings. His FIP is 3.65, an indicator of a drop in ERA based on his advanced numbers. Royals get swept in a 3-game series at Detroit. Guardians win 2 of 3 at home to the Rays. Guardians 16-2, facing bad teams with a 380 to 460 win percentage during the second half of the season. Team record beyond Civale 10-1, facing teams getting outscored by 1 or greater runs of the past 2 seasons. The play here will be Cleveland at -130. Twins and Tigers MLB pick here for Friday. Joe Ryan will start for Minnesota. Ryan in 26 starts, ERA 3.70, his whip 1.11. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 25%, 8% walks. The ground ball served at 28% with 1.28 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler Alexander will start for Detroit. Alexander appeared in 25 games, ERA 4.68, his whip is 4.28. The left-hander is pitching to contact, 13% strikeouts, 5.3% on the walks. The ground ball is just at 35%, 1.49 home runs per 9 innings. Twins win 2 of 3 against the White Sox, dropping to the finale 4-3 at home. Tigers win 3 straight at home to KC for a 6-game win streak. We'll back Ryan, whose form is held steady despite the Twins' problems winning games. The play here will be Minnesota -145. Mets and Braves MLB pick here for Friday. Jacob deGrom will start for the Mets. deGrom 10 starts, ERA 2.93, whip of .74. The veteran and elite strikeout rate of 42%, 3.7% on the walks. The ground balls 3.7%, .93 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 1.74 suggests a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Max Fried gets the start for Atlanta. Fried in 29 starts with an ERA of 2.50, whip of 1. The left-hander is striking out 23%, 4.5% walks. The ground balls 51%, limited home run damage. Mets split their 2-game series with the Marlins. Braves win 2 of 3 at home to the Nationals. Mets 41-21 is a favorite of -100 to -150 this season. The past 10 games, the Mets hitting .315 against left-handers. The play here will be on the Mets at -122. Marlins Brewers MLB pick here. This is action on Friday. Sandy Alcantara will start for Miami. Alcantara 31 starts, ERA 2.32, whip of .99. The right-hander is striking out 23%, 5.8% on the walks. The ground balls are at 53%, limited home run damage. A FIP of 3.05, an indicator of a rise in ERA based on his form. Corbin Burnes will start for Milwaukee. Burnes started 31 games, ERA 3.11, whip of 1. The right-hander elite strikeout rate of 30%, 6.7% walks. The ground balls dished at 46%, 1.08 home runs per 9 innings. Marlins win the opener of the series 4-2. Brewers have lost 3 of 4. Brewers 2-9 at home in these extreme low total games of 6 to 6.5 runs. Milwaukee 10-19 facing a starting pitcher with an ERA of 3.20 or better the past 2 seasons. The play here will be Miami plus 152. Rays and Astros, MLB pick here for action on Friday. Drew Rasmussen will start for Tampa Bay. Rasmussen in 27 starts deals an ERA of 2.85, whip of 1.06. The right-hander striking out 22%, 5.6% on the walks. The ground balls are coming in at 46%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. Framber Valdez will take the mound for the Astros. Valdez in 29 starts an ERA 2.69, whip of 1.14. The left-hander is fanning 23%, 8% walks. The ground balls are 66%. Limited home run damage. Rays lost 2 of 3 at Cleveland and lost 4 of 5 overall. Held to 1 run in each of those losses. Astros split their 2-game series with the Diamondbacks at home. Rays 13-24 facing a power team averaging 1.25 home runs per game or greater this season. The play here will be Houston in this one. Pirates and Cardinals, MLB pick here for action on Friday. Jovan Oviedo to start for the Pirates. Oviedo appeared in 19 games, ERA 3.13, whip of 1.28. The right-hander is fanning 25%, 11% walks. The ground balls 47%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. Jack Flaherty to start for St. Louis. Flaherty has 7 starts, ERA 4.97. His whip is 1.76. The right-hander has a strikeout rate of 19%, 14% walks. The ground balls 42%, 1.24 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.59 suggests a rise in ERA based on this form. Pirates sweep a 3-game series at home with Cincinnati. Brewers lost 2 of 3 at Milwaukee. Past 10 games, Cardinals hitting 184 against right-handers. Cardinals locked as a 3 seed and will play in the wild card round. The play here, Pittsburgh on the run line, plus 1.5 runs at minus 125. Rangers and Angels, MLB pick here for action on Friday. Glenn Otto to start for Texas. Otto in 25 starts, an ERA of 4.73, whip of 1.34. The right-hander striking out 18%, 11% walks. The ground ball rate of 44%, 1.31 home runs per 9 innings. Reed Detmers will start for the Angels. Detmers in 24 starts, ERA 3.88, the whip 1.23. The left-hander is fanning 22%, 8.7% walks. The ground ball is 37%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Texas loses 2 of 3 at Seattle with a 10-9 defeat on Wednesday. Angels sweep the Athletics in a 3-game series after their 4-3 win. They have won 5 of 6. The past 10 games, Rangers hitting 207. The play here, the Angels in this one. Athletics and Mariners, MLB pick here for action on Friday. Ken Waldachuk will start for the Oakland Athletics. Waldachuk in 5 starts, ERA 7, whip of 1.46. The left-hander striking out 20%, 7% walks. The ground ball is 32%, 1.99 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.45 suggests a drop in ERA with this form. Logan Gilbert, the starter for Seattle. Gilbert has 31 starts, ERA 3.29, whip of 1.20. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 23%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball is 36%, 0.91 home runs per 9 innings. Oakland gets swept in a 3-game series at the Angels. Mariners win 2 of 3 at home to the Rangers. Past 10 games, Oakland an ERA of 5.20 in the bullpen. The play here will be Seattle on the run line, minus 1.5 runs. White Sox and Padres, MLB pick here for Friday. Davis Martin will start for Chicago. Martin has worked 10 games, ERA 3.86, whip of 1.20. The right-hander a strikeout rate of 17%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 38% with 0.96 home runs per 9 innings. Yu Darvish starts for San Diego. Darvish in 29 games, ERA 3.05, whip of 0.93. The veteran is fanning 26%, 5% walks. The ground balls are 37%, 1 home run per 9 innings. White Sox salvaged the finale of a 3-game series with the 4-3 road win at Minnesota. They had lost 8 straight. Padres lose 2 of 3 at home to the Dodgers after their 5-2 defeat. Past 10 games, Padres bullpen an ERA of 2. Darvish 17-8 to the under, facing a team striking out 7 or more times per game this season. Past 10 games, the White Sox hitting 212 against right-handers. The Padres 217. Play here will be on Chicago and San Diego under a total of 7. Rockies, Dodgers, MLB pick here for action on Friday. Chad Kuhl will start for Colorado. Kuhl starts in 26 games, ERA 5.45, whip of 1.51. The right-hander is striking out 18%, 9% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 36%, 1.62 home runs per 9 innings. Clayton Kershaw starts for the Dodgers. Kershaw has 20 starts, ERA 2.42, whip of 0.95. The veteran is fanning 27%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball rate is 48%, 0.70 home runs per 9 innings. Rockies are swept in a 3-game series at San Francisco with a 6-4 defeat. Colorado has lost 9 of 10. Dodgers win 2 of 3 at San Diego. Team record beyond Kershaw, 27-8 to the run line against a losing team the past 3 seasons. Past 10 games, Rockies bullpen an ERA of 6.46, whip an LA 2.56. To play here, Dodgers the run line, minus 1.5 runs in this one. Diamondbacks and Giants MLB pick here for action on Friday. Merrill Kelly will be the starter for Arizona. Kelly starts in 31 games, ERA 3.13, his whip 1.11. The right-hander is striking out 22%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 43%, 0.85 home runs per 9 innings. Alex Cobb will start for San Francisco. Cobb has 26 starts, ERA 3.67, his whip 1.27. The veteran, a strikeout rate of 24%, 7% walks. The ground balls are coming in at 61% with limited home run damage. Now, a FIP of 2.92 suggests a drop in ERA if this form holds. Arizona splits their 2-game series at Houston. San Francisco sweeps Colorado at home in a 3-game series. They have now won 9 of 10. The past 10 games, the Giants hitting .279 against right-handers, a bullpen ERA of 1.72. Diamondbacks 17-55 on the road against an NL West team the past 2 seasons. The play here will be on San Francisco at minus 141. That was our MLB Pick Show here for action on Friday. Make sure you stay tuned. College football for your live audience. We'll have that in about an hour and a half.